Hey guys, MSGRetired here. So today, gonna step outside my wheelhouse just a little bit of my usual Stolen Valor content, but I wanted to review this. It's a video of the Kiser arrest. Um, I get a little worked up when people start commenting about things they know nothing about, other than watching videos. They have no practical experience with things, and they try and come across as some kind of expert or in the know as to how things work when I guarantee you they have no idea how they work. Um, and I never watched this channel, but this one little short 5-minute video, I did want to play that and talk a little bit about the things this person gets wrong, which is most of it. Um, and then we'll see. So let's go ahead and key up the video. Guess who? K4. Man, I would like a cookie. I don't have any cookies though. I've got a Nature Valley Minis, and I got my coffee. Maybe I should have my coffee in this. I'll wait. I'm going to have some coffee though. But we're going to play this video. It's only, like I said, a 5-minute video. And yeah, so let's get into it.
Hey guys, KFR back again. Once again, you notice there's no intro music because you're going to get intro music in a second.
No, they're not.
To fill up
Not on this
the
channel.
silence in a body cam. This is going to be Wrangler's arrest body cam. We were kind of let down by the Bethany PD. They sent us a very...
They weren't let down, all right? Here's my experience with FOIA requests, things of that nature, video, and filling FOIA requests. So when I was in charge of my department's drone unit, I was also the team leader for a regional drone team. That placed me in a position where I had to field the FOIA requests that came in for the drone stuff. So if I would get a FOIA request and it said, I want video from this, okay. I would go in and look to see if there is any video of that and that one specific thing they're requesting. I'm not going to just give them everything. I basically, you give them exactly what they specify. So in this case, if they just did a FOIA request requesting body camera footage and report of the Michael Kiser arrest, they got a copy of the report and they got that little clip of the body cam video that shows him cuffed and stuffed in the cruiser and a little bit beyond that. But there's not much leading up to it. Now, every police department that uses body cams has a policy on it when that camera has to be activated. Some departments could have triggers. The body cam automatically triggers when you turn on your emergency lights. The body cam automatically triggers when you draw your taser. The body cam automatically triggers when you draw your weapon, because in the heat of the moment, the officer may not or forget to double tap the face of the body cam to initiate the video. It happens all the time. You get caught up in something else that's going on and you forget to activate your body cam, and then you remember after the fact, you double tap it, it turns the body cam on. Okay. That being said, let's continue on.
very, 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 very short body cam video that really doesn't show much.
Well, that's probably because
that's
all you requested.
Honestly. And because, of course there is, the drama folks, the uneducated, low integrity drama folks, are saying we edited the video because they
no police
don't know how body cams work. So you will notice our intro music, and then it will slowly tail off. You will hear the typical body cam beep beep, and then the audio will start because that's how body cams work. If you're too dumb to understand how body cams work, or maybe you're
So tell us exactly how body cams work and enlighten us, because you have so much practical experience with them. What happens to the video after it's recorded? What do they do with that? How does that work? Where does it go? Do you have any idea? No. Do you know how that's archived? Do you know who has access to it? Do you know who does the editing on that for FOIA requests? Do you know any of that? Did you request their body cam policy? I doubt it. All right.
just not, in the know when it comes to how body cams work, maybe you should shut the fuck up. Just saying. I'll talk about some
Really?
stuff after
You should
because
look in
you'll
the mirror,
notice at the
pal.
very end, you'll hopefully catch the same thing I caught. But yeah, this is Wrangler's Arrest Body Cam. Enjoy.
Yeah, I'm muting it. There's Kiser getting cuffed and stuffed. And the officer has what he collected from his search incident to arrest. This intro music's pretty cringe. There's the beep beep and the buzz buzz. That's because it vibrates. Lets the officer know audio is now recording. It'll do 30 seconds of video prior.
I'm gonna put all this stuff in my cup holder, all right? So it's all in one spot.
Make sure you look at the interior of the police car while he's in the car. But he's going to go back to Kiser's vehicle. Cell phone on the ground. Pick it up. Close the door. Turn around. What do we have? What do we have here? We have a police car positioned in a position that would indicate a traffic stop based on my practical experience. That's what that is. He may have initiated the traffic stop down the block somewhere and had to follow Kiser all the way back so Kiser could pull in his driveway. Why? Kiser knows why he's getting lit up. Kiser knows that there's a writ of arrest out for him, a warrant, a felony warrant for his arrest. He knows this. I don't want my car towed because it would be towed incident to his arrest and taken to impound. So he drives back to his house, parks in the driveway, and the officer pulls up in a typical traffic stop positioning for somebody that pulled into a driveway. Happened to me many times over the years. Notice how clean everything is. You can see the radar antenna on the left side of the windshield right there. The radar box on the center on the dashboard.
Grabbing me up.
Go ahead. You got felony warrants, man.
Felony warrants.
I have a hearing Wednesday in Alabama, and y'all arrest me in Oklahoma. I'm hiding.
Okay.
He's got his radio
You're the
on.
YouTuber, right?
Yeah.
You're a YouTuber, right? Used to be.
Is there anything in the car that you need? You got your phone, I got your license.
No, but my mom and my wife are in there not knowing what's going on. I'd really appreciate it if you would.
Okay. I've got another officer about to pull up, and then we'll go explain it to them.
So there's no other equipment located up on that dashboard or on that windshield. I don't see anything. I'll explain why that's pertinent here in a second.
So Alabama's coming to get me on a burglary warrant.
It's a
I don't know
felony
if they'll
warrant.
come and get you or if they'll.
So, and here's another thing. Nonviolent felony warrant. As you see, we have one officer there. Even though it's a felony warrant, nonviolent, one officer initiated the stop. One officer took him into custody. Usually, they'll have a warrant task force or something of that nature, or a SWAT team when they are violent felons, or a history of violence. For this local PD, we used to pick people up on out-of-state warrants all the time for felonies. Misdemeanor warrants, you just tell them, hey, if you ever go back there, you're probably going to get arrested. You got a warrant. You probably ought to go take care of it. But felony warrants, if it's extraditable, which this one actually was, as evident.
If Oklahoma County will transport you. Hang tight for me, man. Fudge. Fudge.
What happened?
Well, I saw him walking.
Okay. This other officer comes up. He says fudge twice. And she's like, what happened? Maybe that's what he uses instead of the word fuck. Do you ever think of that? A lot of guys change their language and their behavior. Well, they don't change their behavior much. They do change their language, unless it's heat of the moment. And one thing about body cams, say they were going to have a conversation about something other than this incident, there is a mute button. Press hold 3 seconds, it goes into mute, have your conversation, release the mute button, it goes back to audio recording. Every department's got a policy on when you can mute your audio and when you can't. Well, we don't know what Bethany, Oklahoma PD's body cam policy is, so there you go. But let's finish this up. I don't want this to go too long. It's only a 5-minute video, and it just kind of gets me going when I see people talking about stuff they have no practical experience with or understanding of how it works.
All right, so that is the entire.
That was it. It was cut off. So that FOIA request must have said reports and body camera of the arrest of Michael Kiser. That's probably all that was in there. And there's a lot more that needs to be in there in order to get everything. I know from experience, filling FOIA requests, and I've done a shitload of FOIA requests myself. And you have to be very specific and very detailed with everything you want to get. They might have just put the arrest of Michael Kiser. There it is. That video was edited. Now, with Axon, depending on what plan you have with them, your PD contracts with them, there's a storage cloud where everything goes. It's secure. Anytime anyone accesses an officer's video, it's logged. It keeps that chain of custody. When whoever filled the FOIA request goes on there, they have to edit it there. They can't just download the video. They can download the entire video. They can edit it on there, and he probably edited the clip, boom. And that's what they got. So again, listen to what he has to say, and you determine it, because we saw the video. I stopped it at the key points, and let's continue on.
Entirety of what they sent us, I know, disappointing. So
they sent you what you requested. How is it disappointing? Because you didn't get everything you wanted? Because you didn't articulate everything that you wanted. You just probably said, we want the arrest video of Michael Kiser, and that's what he gave you. Cuffed, stuffed, a couple minutes after, and that's it. I don't know. Maybe you did put a bunch of other stuff in there. I doubt it. From what I've seen, you just get body cam footage from other people rather than file your own requests. So, people that do FOIA requests for criminal records, videos, things of that nature, that do it all the time, they're very good at it. They know exactly how to word things to get what they want. So maybe this could be a learning experience.
The uneducated drama folks are like, oh, they said they edited it. They must have cut everything out to protect Wrangler. We've been calling him out since 2023. We called him out again. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 2023. Weren't we going to do a live? Yeah. Oh, gee, I heard that on a phone conversation you had with Valcax. Inbox empty. Still haven't heard. Shows your credibility.
Yesterday in our live stream, which I will put either in the description or at the end when it throws up some nonsense of recommendations. So if they try to tell you anything other than that, they're just trying to farm for views, which is kind of pathetic, honestly. But
Isn't that what he does? He plays other people's content to get views.
I don't want to say these officers were doing anything nefarious, but the fact
Really? I don't want to say that these officers were doing anything nefarious. What was nefarious about anything they did? And that's kind of a shitbag way of saying that these cops did something wrong without saying it. But then again, you have no practical experience in law enforcement.
that the beginning wasn't on there.
Okay, again, body cam policies. The beginning wasn't on there. The officer sees somebody, knows he has a felony warrant, whips the car around to try and do a traffic stop, forgets to turn on his body cam. They may not even have a policy that when responding, you turn on your camera. He may have just forgot. They don't have triggers in the cars that activate the body cam when you turn on your lights. There's a plethora of reasons that he didn't turn it on. He may have just forgot. The heat of the moment, he's focusing on the person he's going after and forgot to do the double tap. It is what it is. Get over it.
When the police report, which we also put in our live stream last night, it says they pulled him over like a block from his house, and then he tried to.
I didn't look at the police report. I'm guessing it may have said something along the lines of it initiated a traffic stop. The minute those lights go on, you are attempting to initiate a traffic stop. Okay? If he drives a block down the road and pulls in a driveway, unless he calls out a pursuit, which would have been on the body cam but is not, and it doesn't appear as though he did, because the other cruiser pulled up. I don't believe they had the lights on. I don't think you could see that. But anyway, we'll continue.
Turn around and go back to his house, but then magically.
Yeah, that's because Kiser knew what was going to happen. He knew he had a warrant. He knew he was going to get arrested, and he didn't want his car to get towed, or whoever's car it was. Didn't want it to get towed. Bethany PD is very familiar with this house, these people, because they've probably been getting bombarded forever over Kiser's YouTube bullshit.
His car was in the driveway, but no body cam or dash cam.
Okay, dash cam. I stopped it. You could see the whole dashboard. You could see everything. No dash cams. Dash cams are prominent. GTAC usually has like a secondary rearview mirror mount, and it'll have a little square cube, not much bigger than my GoPro 11 Mini. That's about the size of the camera, and it's mounted on the windshield facing forward. They don't mount them on the dash because you don't get a good view of below the dashboard line. So they're usually high up on the windshield facing forward. A lot of discussions about body cams, cameras in the vehicles for transport, but I don't see any dash cams. I doubt they have any recording capabilities other than their body cams.
Was there for that. And then again,
Practical experience. I've been in a lot of different police cars. I know what to look for. Almost all police cars are set up very similar, the way the equipment is, the computer mounts, so on and so forth. There's only certain vendors that do all of that. So take it for what it's worth. And you don't have to believe me either. I'm just another YouTube personality with practical experience.
and at the end, you heard him say fudge. She didn't hear it. He said
Yep, he said fudge. Maybe he didn't want to say the F word. He said fudge instead.
fudge again. He turned, or she turned a little bit, reached up, and they both kind of shut their body.
No, no, no. She reached up and hooked her thumbs in her vest, which is typical when you wear outer carriers. Everybody's always sticking their hands in. There was no deactivation of any body cams. I don't even know if she had her body cam on. I didn't see the red flashing lights. Every body cam, unless it's in stealth mode, which he wouldn't know about, you have the red lights, especially Axon. I'm very familiar. The red lights and the beeping. Stealth mode, no red lights, no beeping. That's when you don't want a target on your chest at night when you're trying to catch up with someone. So again, practical experience versus what I've seen on YouTube experience.
Cams off at the same time. I don't know if fudge is
They
like a
didn't turn
code
them off at
word
the
for.
same time. The guy who filled the FOIA request edited the video from the secure evidence server, and that's what you got. Do a FOIA request for their chain of custody on the video, because it'll have who's watched it, it'll have when it was edited, who edited it, where that clip went. It's all in there.
Shut your body cam off. If it is, come up with something a lot more not noticeable.
Not noticeable? Not noticeable? What a fucking moron. And I hate to say that. I don't like to be an asshole, but yeah, I am one. So that's it. I am sure other people that know how to fill out FOIA requests or request records and request video footage know how to write those. And I'm sure there will be some extended footage coming out. The arrest of Michael Kiser is not, you have to expound on that. Are they going to send you video of them going up and notifying his mother and his wife, Kimi, if she was there, of what's going on? Probably not. It's incidental to the arrest. So, unless you specifically request something like that, because it is all public record. Anyway, let's see. 23 minutes. It took me 23 minutes to talk about a 5-minute video from somebody who's got nothing more than YouTube experience. It is what it is. Hey, guys, thanks for tuning in. This is a premiere. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe and give me a thumbs up and all that good stuff. And we'll catch you on the next one. I'm going to have an update on Herb Minshew. Some interesting things with that, but that's coming soon. Hey, take care. Have yourself a great day.